Wake up, children. The ancient sun is rising again, blessing us with another beautiful day. To survive. Horrors of this war tear apart our souls, infecting us with fear and despair. We feel it all. How hungry we are for hope. How exhausted we are from constant struggle, and how tired we are to lose those who we love. But fear nothing, children. Our ancient bones will protect and provide. Standing on the edge of complete extinction, we strive for unity. And while our citizens suffer to get us through today, the best of humanity will forge our future. Volturi, heroes of Arx, blessed with our mark, will strike back. Decisively, they will crush our enemies, redeeming sins of the past and reclaiming our legacy. Yes, today we are looking into oblivion, but with smiles, for we stand united and strong against our true enemy, against the moon.
Arx, the last stronghold of humanity on Earth. The planet is now fully under the control of the Furos, a vicious species designed by humans centuries past, but now guided by the corrupt moon. The ancient city's infrastructure and defenses are badly degraded and require a constant supply of Luma, that enigmatic energy source upon which so much relies. With the human population in steady decline, faces everywhere are downcast and grim. Hope is fading. Galdir, one of Ark's most famous Ulturi, sensed an unusual warp in the universal Luma flow. He was busy training a squadron of new recruits for the city guard. Recent data predicted more than 25% of them will die during their first year of service, either from the unrelenting moonstorms or during city maintenance operations. Despite these foreboding numbers, every student was quietly content to be training with the legend. Galdir was careful to conceal his unease about the Luma field from the youngsters. His task is to inspire. Whatever the trouble, the Ulturi would deal with it. Ark City herself, the living mother goddess of humanity, first picked up the signal from Sophia, the Theurgo Ulturi. The signal's origin was far from the city walls in an area plagued with intense Furos activity. For Arx, the picture was clear. It was Arx who sent her on this secret mission, and she alone knew the consequences should Sophia not survive. Arx communicated a short message to Galdir. No other Alture was included on the transmission.
My child, gather your courage. I need you to collect my sarcophagus for an urgent mission. You must leave the city immediately. Tell no one.
Let your wisdom guide me, Mother, and I will be the weapon in your hands.
Ark's consciousness, sheathed in an ancient device known as the sarcophagus, followed Galdir out of the city. Together, they headed into Furos territory. Galdir scanned their surroundings constantly, ready to counter any threat. The only place he never allowed his eyes to stray was the bleak, gray disk of the corrupted moon above.
I sense the surge of raw power in this place. My dearest Mother Ark, please help me tap into this wellspring of Luma flow.
Agreed.
Galdir's powerful forearms bulge as he kneels before his massive gauntlet, Earth Splitter, like a man worshipping at an altar. The Santitas Alture are famous for their unbreakable discipline and martial prowess. This ritual is learned only by the greatest among them.
No Thuros may stand against me now. This power is almost limitless. But Arx, I sensed a rift during the ritual. Something powerful is stalking us.
Whatever it may be, there is no time. We must move at once if we are to save Sophia.
decisive strikes, Galdir destroyed the final Furos. Even during the most frenzied combat, his will never wavered, his speed never slackened, his mind remained as clear as a freshwater pool. Indeed, Ulture are more than merely human. They are the hope of humanity.
The moon is active today. I can feel her poisonous attention. She will attempt to stop us, but I have a plan.
Yes, I sense her testing my will, but Yago Dogma protects me. Goddess, did the ancestors abide by dogmas as we Saint Titus do?
They do not follow any dogmas, Galdir. It is why they were doomed to fall.
The body of this Duro still contains an undamaged Arcana cell. I should consume it to enhance my abilities.
That is wise. We must take whatever advantage we can. I hope this Furos lived a short life.
How is this important?
These cells contain both the energy and identity of the Furos. When you consume it, you absorb all the experience stored inside, which is why it is sometimes quite painful. Be brave, my son. And hurry. The moon's presence grows with every passing minute.
Amara danced about the last staggering Furos, masterfully piercing him with the rapier more than a dozen times before the final blow sent him to the ground with a reverberating crash. Despite the fevered melee, the so-called Queen of Arcs remained fresh and composed, her beauty untroubled, while the heavily breathing Galdir was plastered head to toe with sweat and blood.
This dirty place is the source of Sophia's signal. Her mental imprint is fading. We have approximately 1.932 hours before it is too late.
Let me set up some drone scouts to survey the area. I'm leery of walking into a trap.
We don't have time for reconnaissance. We have to move. Saroma Altori!
The Santitas Ultori raised Earth Splitter above his head and shattered the entry portal. But do not suppose Galdir is as reckless as he appears. One of the key Santitas dogmas is Remoro, which means many as one. He would without hesitation take any risk to save Sophia.
As I told you before. Now, let's clean up this mess.